Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will say, my pumpkin pie with the graham cracker crust was c'est magnifique. That's probably not how you say it. I probably have I think that's French. And I probably have which French people stupid Americans. Stupid Americans. I can't even do a French accent. I apologize. Okay, so anyhow, so what else is new? The malls are packed still. Traffic is like crazy today. Oh, today is November 29th, 2021. We're seeing some interesting stuff. So there is some other current events happening if you're not aware. Like we've got Jack resigning from the Twit, and we have the guy who didn't take himself off the earth playing his chick. Her thing starts today. And then, the virus! We have the new one popping right in just in time. You know, the new bug. Oh, there's so many things going on. But I thought we would just look into Dirty Duggar because I believe his trial starts tomorrow. So we'll read a little bit of his history in case anyone's forgotten about what a Dirty Duggar this guy is. And that wouldn't be allegedly because of the stuff we already know. Whew. All right, but before we get into that, because this is November 29, 2021, that means it's Cyber Monday. So if you wanted to get some crystals from the shop, they are there. And this is one that I just got this one. It's so cute. I'm really tempted. I want to keep this for myself just because I love the shape of this crystal. Okay, so this is an amethyst. It's like a druzy, right? Let me see if I can get it up to the camera. You know, we're not QVC over here. No, it doesn't want to be a help. But you can see from a distance, look, doesn't that look cute? It's like a little chair. Oh, I wonder if I could, hold on, this is going to be the best ever. Let me see. This is the best ever. Okay, so I am one of those people. I like to collect certain figures from movies and just randoms, right? You know, I had I had to move Elvis and the twins from The Shining. They were used to sit back there, but the twins from The Shining, they kept falling over. One of them seems to have an issue with drinking, and so she's a fall down drunk. So I had to move her over there. But these are, I have Dr. Evil, and look, it's a Dr. Evil's mini me. This could be his perfect chair. Look at that. How cute. I know. This is totally what I'm going to do. So if you don't buy this, I'm happy enough because I'm going to use it as the mini me's chair. Okay, yeah. This is yeah, I'm special. Okay. Anyhow, what we're going to look into today, Dirty Duggar. And so let's look into Dirty Duggar. I found an article. Let me see where this article's from. Oh, it's from KNWA. So nwahomepage.com. And it gives a little history on our little Dirty Duggar. So what he is facing today, he's facing up, or not today, tomorrow. The trial's going to begin November 30th, so that would be tomorrow. He's charged with one count of the receipt of you-know-what, images you should never, ever be in receipt of. And he's also charged with one count of keeping that. So he received it and he kept it. I guess that's how it works when you're receiving things like that you should not be receiving. I'm sorry, I have to do code words because that's how it works here. All right. So it says he's facing up to 20 years in prison, fines up to $250,000 on each count if convicted. Now, he was arrested April 29, 2021, but his activities go back longer than that. So 2002, 2003, there's court documents detailing statements that the Dirty Duggar made to witnesses regarding doing dirty things to little ones when I think they were also siblings when he was 14 to 15 years old. And all of the girls were at least 3 years younger than him at the time. And then, of course, that's when they go to the church elders, and they said, well, he just needs to go get some help. So they sent him to this help, and how long did he go? It doesn't say how long he went there. Oh, 4 months. Well, that's going to cure it. Okay, so then it also said the dad, Jim Bob, he spoke to a Arkansas State Trooper, this Joseph T. Hutchins, in March. And Hutchins gave Duggar a very stern talking to about what could happen if he continues on this path. And then Jim Bob told the police that Hutchins, the state trooper, said there was nothing else to do. That's in the police report. Well, guess where Hutchins is, the state trooper? He's 75. He's serving 56 years in prison on having the same type of content you're not supposed to ever have in your possession, because that would mean you're a sick F. Okay. December 7th and 8th, 2006, members of the Duggar family were going to appear on Oprah, but the producers canceled the appearance after receiving an anonymous email detailing Dirty Duggar's alleged behavior just one day before the show was to tape. Winfrey's staff reached out to the child abuse hotline and contacted the police. That's a whole interesting sentence that could have its own reading on its own, but December 12th, 2006, Springdale police interview Jim Bob, Michelle, and Dirty Duggar, and they interview multiple girls. Then in December 20th, they determined that they could press charges for the acts in, they determined that the time in which they could press charges for the acts in 2002-2003 had expired. Wow, they only have 3 years to, okay. 2015. This is when he was sued by this woman who said that he propositioned her in a strip club, and he paid $1,500 for her company. She said he, Dirty Duggar, assaulted her while they were doing the deed, and she suffered after that deal. May 21st, 2015, In Touch Weekly magazine. What an unfortunate name of a magazine when we're talking about this stuff. They released reports from the police in 2006 regarding his dirty deeds as a youth. Then the next day, TLC removed all that programming, the 19 kids and counting from their thing. Then July, they canceled it totally. Then August 2015, he admitted to being unfaithful. This is the whole Ashley Madison wrap-up. Then in 2017, the sisters filed a lawsuit alleging violation of their privacy because of the police reports that were leaked. Or maybe not leaked, but an invasion of the privacy. That trial's set to start December 9th. I'm not sure if who that's going after. It doesn't say here. I don't know if that's going after the magazine or however that was released. Okay, and then 2019, bringing us up to what we're doing tomorrow. Homeland Security conducted an investigation at Wholesale Motor Cars, his place of employment, and they alleged he made some downloads on that work computer that were flagged by the police and traced to his IP address. Homeland Security, they said it was horrible. It's one of the top 5 of the worst images they've had to see. That should tell you something about this Dirty Duggar. April 29, 2021, Dirty Duggar's arrested. He's placed on federal hold with no bail. April 30th, 2021, he made a courtroom appearance. He was officially charged May 5th. A detention hearing was held, and he was released to a third-party custodians, family, friends. And the terms were that he had to be confined to their home with GPS. And he was allowed to have unlimited contact with the children if his wife is present. But he's not permitted to have any contact with any other mild child, including his siblings, 5 of whom are still under 18. And he's not allowed to have any dirty stuff to look at. of any kind, and he's not supposed to be on the internet and any of that kind of stuff. Then they requested a delay. Oh, October 29, 2021. This is interesting. Didn't know this. Jim Bob, he announced his candidacy for Arkansas State Senate District 7. He previously served in the Arkansas House of Representatives from 1999 to 2002. Okay. Did that election happen? I'm curious. I want to get into this reading. You tell me if that election happened or when that's supposed to happen, because that's interesting. Okay. Then they have their multiple motions they're filing to each other November 17th. That's just a couple weeks ago. Dirty Duggar's wife announced the birth of their 7th child that was born October 23rd. Okay. And then the hearing is scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So, knowing that, I think Mini-Me and Dr. Evil are perfect to be here for us on this reading day. Let's do a general read, what he's thinking. Now, the last time I read into it, I guess I will link that up here. And what we got on the last reading was that, he was going to trial at that point. Not looking good for him. He was thinking there was some technicality he was going to skate on. And I got that maybe somebody else is going to get entangled in this. We haven't seen that yet. So let's see what his general energy is looking like today and all that stuff. Oh, Dr. Evil, you look like you're kind of not. There you go. How cute they are. All right, Dr. Evil, I'll move you over here now. So at the base of all this, we have, he's relying, I didn't even look at these when I pulled them down. He's relying on his faith, okay? Because here we go, we've got the Psalm book, right? He's relying on his faith. This is gross. What are we dealing with? Crimes of passion, dangerous urges, and ritual and renewal alter water. Like, I'm starting to think this is like grosser than we have any idea how gross it is. So now when that guy said it was the worst of the worst, I'm also starting to wonder if this guy's like not almost like could be one of those people that like a Bundy type person, but just not going to the level of taking people off the earth plane. I'm wondering if he's even like he's doing other gross. Okay. Like he's working up to getting to that. I don't know that he's doing that yet because we only know what he's been caught doing. God only knows, okay? So, we have willpower, okay? I'm trying to control it, trying to get support for this. I don't know if this feels very weak, like support. Like, oh, yeah, see, I went to go get help for it. Look, I'm trying to do something about it, but it's not like, I'm not getting that there was actually any trying to get over this. And then we have the cowrie shells, feminine power. I think that's like his little people preference. Okay. Then we also have over here, this, I'm thinking he thinks there's some way still that his family is going to get him out of this. I don't know if he thinks there's some type of connections, power, something or other, right? We have the armadillo basket, fierce protection. Like, I don't know if he thinks somehow there's some connection, daddy, Jim Bob daddy, or mommy, or troopers, or anywhere. I don't know. I probably can't say that word. The family tree, right? We have the live oak, reliability. His family's always there. Well, some of his family is always there. I don't think they're all there. And then we have the raccoon. There's the perseverance. Like, I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to make it through this. This is how he's feeling. We have the black walnut here. This is about discernment. I think there's going to be some people shocked. Eyes open. Ding, 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 ding. Teresa Giudice, eyes open. Like, what? When this stuff comes out here. And then we have independence. Like, you're on your own, bro. on your own. So I think that's in the back areas here. We got some not looking good, brah. It is not looking good. So this looks like this might get like super no bueno for him in terms of these, like, nobody wants to be around this disgusting person. Shocker. All right, let's see what we can see about, is he gonna be going away to the clink clink? Bye bye. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Hasta luego. Okay. We're getting definite, like, judgment day. This is just like, this is the facts. Here are the facts. They're going to be heartbreaking. This is going to be, these are secrets that are going to be revealed. Like we saw, like, people are, like, really getting Teresa Giudice blink, 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 guys. Totally, like, exposed. Like, no. This is, like, and it's also, like, thinking where he kept that energy of, like, oh no, my family's going to come in and protect me, save the day, there's some connection, there's something that's going to save me, like I have my get out of free jail type card. That's not happening. Still, that's showing here, not happening. Was not, when he went off to get help, did not get help, he was just pretending. But this, his predilections and his dirty deeds are to be exposed in fullness here, and that's no good. Well, I mean, it's good for society. Get him. Justice, yeah. This has been like this feels as if whoever's been working, like the prosecutors, law enforcement, detectives, Homeland Security, whoever, all the people working on this feels very much of, we've been dotting our I's, crossing our T's, making sure there's no way in heck that he's going to skip out, because it's almost like there's other stuff we can't charge with, but we are aware of. This might also be taking back to past things that we do know about, but it feels like there's other stuff here they know about. So this is like, we're not letting the Calvary's come in, he's getting justice, we are not letting this dirt bag escape. Okay, so no, he's getting his justice. He's not going to be skipping out of here and filming some new reality show of how to be a dirty yucko person. All right, so that's what we got today. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, you might want to get, you don't have to, I'll keep this for me, but if you want your own, mini-me not included, amethyst. Isn't he cute? Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. Adios.